Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is AileenSenpai. I am a streamer on Twitch, an amateur singer, and a lover of all kinds of music. And today we're going to be going back into some Sabaton, and I'm really excited because I hate history, but they're making me really love history. They teach history so well, better than a lot of, schools and teachers do, and I love it because they're bringing to light a lot of obscure moments of history that maybe a lot of people weren't even aware of, and they are really just kind of honoring a lot of people who have either lost their lives or have gone through a bunch of trials and tribulations. And honestly, that sets them apart from a lot of other metal bands. It doesn't, also hurt that their music is really incredible, and, those vocals are just top notch. But I'm also super excited because today I actually believe this song is in their native tongue. All of the songs I've heard so far have been all in English. So I'm super, thrilled to see, this amazing twist. Something that they are probably a little bit more comfortable singing. But before I get started on today's video, if you do enjoy what you see here, please consider leaving a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss another video ever again. With that being said, let's get started with today's video.
Helt underbart. Mina vänner, då sjunger vi tillsammans. En livstid med krig!
So many people. Is that a weapon? Maybe it's gonna shoot fire, probably.
Jag ser mig om och ser.
Oh.
Bland fränder från min by så drog jag ut en strid.
I'm sorry. I thought that I for some reason it always just gets me when a crowd, sings back the lyrics to the band, and then there's so many people out there, all of their lights, probably their phone flashlight cameras, because this is very recent. I that makes me so sad. Just the lyrics alone mixed in with what's going on in the state of the world currently. Obviously, the world is kind of in turmoil, and now all of these, like the younger generation, now has to worry about drafts or going into the military, especially with everything happening in Ukraine. It's so heartbreaking, and the fact that this song has affected all of their fans so much to be able to scream it at the top of their lungs at this concert is very sad, but also heartwarming. That's really touching that they it just all seems so happy to be singing this for them, to honor them, and it's honestly just really heartwarming. Wow, even when he first started, I kind of noticed like a little when he sang after they were done singing, kind of noticed like it sounded like he was choking up a little bit, because maybe that touched him as well. But as a musician, that must be the most incredible feeling, is a crowd, chanting back your lyrics. That's so special. But let's continue. I'm gonna go back just a little bit so I don't miss any of his singing.
Bland fränder från min by så drog jag ut en strid. Och världen brann för kriget det hann förgöra en man. Jag ger mitt liv för mitt fosterland. Den vän som bland mig och ser mig
also here noting these lyrics are so incredibly deep and powerful. Him saying like baptized by the war, and then who's going to fight for me, basically like giving up your entire life and making all of these sacrifices for your country. And then it's like, well, they remember me when I'm gone, which is such a sad thing because giving your life for war, for knowing the consequences, you are giving up everything. But then what do you get? Which is, such a, it's just such a sickening thing. There's just, no need for war. Like everything is just, in shambles currently, and the state of the war is just so incredibly haunting. And I believe this was 2 years ago. This was in 2020, and so much has happened. So much happened in 2020. So, just knowing what has happened since then is just, making this a little bit more chilling. Also, quick question for anyone who is either here or is really, really familiar with Sabaton. I have noticed that they have, like the sandbags and like the little barricades, and obviously this weapon and the barbed wires. So it kind of is like a prop, like they are in war. Don't know if this was specifically for this song, since this is a war related song, or if this was, for the whole set. Now I'm curious, because I've actually never, this is my first live Sabaton video. I've only seen music videos, so I'm not sure if they have, different settings for each song. I would really like to know. But wow, this is absolutely insane. Also, if you were, one of the people in the audience holding, a light up during this song, also please let me know. That must have been such an incredibly powerful moment for you. But wow, this is just, it's very hard to hear. But I love that they make songs about this, things that need to be said. And I'm feeling a lot of things. This is just very chilling in a moment like this in 2022. The fact that this is, even more powerful is really sad. But I definitely commend them for using their very huge platform to discuss these things and, make incredible music in the process. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. I didn't read the lyrics. I knew the translation was English, so I just wanted to be like, fully surprised. But I wasn't expecting it to be like this. So sorry if I'm a little somber at the moment. But I think I'm ready. Let's continue. Let me go back just a bit so I don't miss anything. Nice solo. Nice double bass. Oh, like a nice orchestra backtrack. That was such a beautiful moment that they were able to share with their audience. Oh, that really destroyed me. When they were just like acapella, no instruments, just acapella singing the song, and then everyone was chanting it with them. That's such a powerful moment, and everyone in that audience, that must have, really just meant the world. Find a little bit of comfort in all of this madness and destruction, just to know that, Sabaton hears you and they understand all of these sacrifices and everything that comes, with war. But wow, that was an incredibly powerful moment. Uh, Sabaton, Sabaton always has a way of making me cry. But yeah, that was incredibly beautiful. What an incredibly beautiful and powerful moment they had with that audience. Ooh, okay. I think I think I'm ready. Let's continue. He looks surprised. Sabaton are just incredible storytellers. They know exactly, how to, make the most dull subject feel come to life. They really just bring back to life, honor fallen soldiers, honor those who have gone through trials and tribulations and made those sacrifices. They really, really just they're just so damn good at what they do, and the way that you can just tell they have such power because the way they captivated that audience and that a cappella moment they had when they were chanting, it was such a moving feeling. I felt that everywhere. It completely tore me apart. um they're just Oh, they're so unique. They're so unique and beautiful and powerful in every single way. And, not even the storytelling, their instruments, their vocals, they're just so top notch. They've just perfected the craft, and I just truly commend them for using their incredibly large platform to speak on these things and giving voices to people that are no longer here and, connecting with their audience in such a tremendous way. Again, if you were here at this show, please let me know. I, can't even imagine what you were probably feeling, in that audience. That incredible connection that was made. You didn't even have to be there. I felt that here in my room, thousands of miles away. I really just felt that, and you could just tell like they truly meant it. They're not fake. They're not superficial. They are just themselves, and you can feel it. And it's just such an amazing feeling. It's so refreshing to see a group connecting and having so much fun with their music in the in the process. But wow, thank you for, for this. I was getting this a lot after I did the last video. I'm so glad I did not read up on anything because I'm very emotional. I'm an emotional wreck all the time. And I do ramble a lot, but this kind of, it left me a little speechless. I couldn't say anything but thank you to them. But again, I appreciate all that love and support. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another Sabaton reaction ever again. If you want to talk music in general, talk Sabaton, I do live stream on Twitch every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Love to get to know you a little bit better and hang out with you on there. But other than that, I have videos every single day, so stay tuned. I love you so very much. I will be back tomorrow with some more music, and in the meantime, take care of yourself, and I'll be back soon. Bye!